गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम हरि ओम। We will chant the first verse. नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राहग्रासैककर्मणे ग्राहग्रासैककर्मणे। We'll chant from verse number 58. This page it is 29. यथा दीपो निवातस्थः इत्यादिभिरनेकधा भगवानिममेवार्थम् अर्जुनाय न्यरूपयत्। अनादाविह संसारे संचिताः कर्मकोटयः अनेन विलयं यान्ति शुद्धो धर्मो विवर्तते। धर्ममेघमिमं प्राहुः समाधिं योगवित्तमाः। वर्षत्येष यतो धर्मः अमृतधारा सहस्रशः धर्ममेघमिमं प्राहुः समाधिं योगवित्तमाः वर्षत्येष यतो धर्मः अमृतधारा सहस्रशः अमृतधारा सहस्रशः. We had seen that the Anvay and Vyatirik is used to ascertain the nature of self, which is different than three states or three bodies. And this was the Pratibandha which was mentioned in the first chapter. And for that, the Shravanam was required. Shravanam, the listening, is a technical word in Vedanta. In short, that which ascertains the oneness of the self with the Brahman, or which ascertains how the self is not in time and space. That's it. It will not tell how the Virodhi Vritti or the different logic the Upanishad will not give. I am repeating it. Upanishads are not Mananatmak, they are Shravanatmak. And there is where we need the help of Acharya and Prakarana Granthas. Ab, if you read Taitri, it is said Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Ved Nitam Guhayam Parme Vyuman Soshnute Sarvan Kamansa. But it does not explain what is Satyam. The definition of Satyam Upanishad is not giving. And there we read Bhashya. And then Bhashya will come. Yena Sarupena yan Nishchitam Bhavati Tat Satyam. Yena Sarupena Nishchitam Bhavati Ten Sarupena Vebicharati Tata Satyam. I mean, very big commentary is there on that particular line. Therefore, listening will remove Prameya Gat Brahm. What should be known, listening will tell this much only. What is the ultimate? Why it is ultimate? Why not something else? All this is not the portion of listening. And there we need mananam, and there we need commentaries, there we need our vichar, there we need acharya. If you read Upanishad, it's very staggering. I wonder, when Shankaracharya Bhagavan was not there, how they were studying the Upanishads. It's a surprise for me. So difficult it must be. Before 600-700 AD, before his avatar, how they were reading. Of course, people were still there who were Gyanis. Maybe their subtlety was more at that time. They could grasp. Panchadashi, etc. were not there. Panchadashi, etc. these texts came later on. Vidyaranyana Swami was in 1200, 1300 time. So, Manan was difficult without the samagri of the Manan. So, Panchadashi is Mananatma Grantha. So, what I was mentioning, that the Shravanam will tell, and please note, the lesser is the Adhikar, more is the Shravan and more Manan is required. Highest adhikar, you need less Manan and less Shravan. So for ordinary person, he has to have much more listening and much more reflecting than the Uttam Adhikari. Remember that. And then we had seen the portion of Manan, we have completed that portion. After listening and after contemplating is Mananam. What happens, I have seen, and you also must have known, that 30-40 years of listening and reflecting, the experiences don't change, the responses don't change. And the cause of that is that knowledge has not sunk in the unconscious mind. From the conscious mind, the unconscious samskar of Jagati Satya Buddhi and Atmani Parichinna Buddhi, the sense of limitation in the self and sense of reality in the world, these two buddhi, samskar, are extremely strong even if you keep on listening. It means that you need some another sadhana to take your listening to the unconscious level and percolate it to your real vasanas. Please note, the Shravan deals with Agyan. The Manan deals with Samshay. And there you need Dhyan or Nididhyasan, which deals with Vasana. Shravan does not deal directly with the Vasana. Technically it is called Viparya. I'm repeating it. Shravan deals with ignorance. Manan deals with samshaya. How is it that drishta cannot mix with drishya? This is the portion of samshaya. If drishta will mix with drishya, then who will know that this mixture has happened, because drishta himself has become drishya? So this is the inner engineering you have to do in mananam. But difficult portion is dhyana. Tell me why? Because in Shravan, Acharya Bal is there. In Shravan and Manan, Granth Bal is there. In Manan, Granth Bal is there. Prakran Granthas are there in plenty. Even if you read everything, you will exhaust your time and you cannot cover all the Granthas. But challenge comes in Dhyan. There Atma Bal is required. There you have to do your Dhyan. Teacher can help you in Shravan and Manan, but teachers is not for Dhyan. He cannot force you to meditate, even if he has guided meditation, because you don't know what you are thinking. And therefore, Nididhyasan becomes tough. Any area where you have to deal with vasanas, it becomes tough. And more difficult is the vasana, more longer is the vasana, more difficult it will be the sadhana. And therefore, Dhyan sadhana will become difficulty. We are seeing Dhyan sadhana. Dhyan means that I think, but I cannot do something. There is where vasana comes. What I think is right, but I cannot implement it. Vasana is in an area where you have a conflict between information and implementation. The gap between information and implementation is your vasana. I know it is right, or I know it is right, but I cannot change. Or I know it is wrong, but I cannot give up. That means there is a high speed flow of thought in that topic. And that won't go so easily. That needs another treatment. It needs a procedure. That will not be able to tackle if you are. That will not go too much by Shravan also. My God. Or it will go very, very slowly, put it like that. You need little meditation there. Meditation is the technique where you give exclusive attention to your wrong eye to falsify and in end establish the right eye repeatedly. When you are intense, not casual, not sometimes, not intermittent. Intermittent fasting is okay, not sadhana. Not sadhana. Where I am not able to change myself, there person is not. There is an enjoyer eye or misunderstood eye which is not able to give itself. And there I have to bring the illumined eye and again assert the illumined eye and negate the false eye. And this is the process called nididhyasana. Please note this point. Dhyan is a very personal thing. The Shravan may not be personal. Shravan is little impersonal. What I heard, everybody heard that. What I heard and I understood, maybe everybody understood, as teacher has mentioned. I read the book, everybody read the book. But meditation is personal because your problems are very personal. Your eye is a personal thing. Wrong eye is a personal wrong eye. So personal wrong eye has to be dealt and substituted. And how much and which eye, that depends upon the intensity of that wrong eye that I have. Chalo bhai. So this is the portion of Vidyaranya Swami says about the dhyan. Please note, I am repeating it. Another definition of meditation. Meditation is not the repetition of any mantra. Meditation is repetition of understanding of the nature of self as timeless, spaceless. ठीक है ना? And it is meditation here. It is Vedantic meditation, not yogic meditation, not devotees meditation. Not meditation of something else. Please note this point. Meditation here is dealing with the aham vasana. Dhyan dena. Meditation is the aham vasana. I have, remember, what is not proved by logic but felt, that is the area vasana. I am repeating it. What cannot be proved by logic and the Shastra, but is experienced, it is only because of vasana it is experienced. It is a vasanaized defect. It is not Shruti Siddh, it is not Yukti Siddh, but it is Anubhuti Siddh. Then that Siddhi is only because of the vasana and agya. I feel I am tall. Scriptures say you are eliminator of tall and short. I feel I am working. I feel I am old. I feel I'll die. I feel I was born. I feel I am young. I feel I am very good. All these are not Shastra Siddh. It is not Yukti Siddh. But it is Bhavana Siddh. And therefore this will be only by Vasana. Unless one goes in the most silent chambers of innermost chamber, you have to go where I is seated, wrong I is seated, wrong enjoyer is seated, wrong doer is seated. I don't think so you can tackle it. You have heard the story. One king was there, they went for a fight and he was shooting arrows after arrows to the king, but king was not dying because his soul was in one parrot. That story is there. So the parrot was sitting close, but nobody was shooting the parrot. Oh, parrot, uski atma parrot mein thi. unless a parrot there. So here outer things, changing your schedule or changing your reading, etc., it won't kill this aham vasana. And therefore, many people I have seen, they may read Vedanta for 40 years, 50 years, but that change that should come was less because the aham vasana was not taken care of. And there is where dhyan sa nischayana yoktavya, 6th chapter Bhagavan says. So nischayana yoktavya yogo nirvinna chetasa, by untiring mind. So nischayana yoktavya yogo nirvinna chetasa. And when I go there, Gurudev used to call it white heat of meditation. White heat of meditation. So, and there what will happen? And there what will happen? When this sajati vritti pravaha continues, these words all very familiar to you all. Sajati vritti pravaha is there. And by practice, you have removed the vijati vritti, the dissimilar thought that I am something else. When it continues for a long time, then meditation and meditator merges in meditated object, that is called samadhi, that is called nirvikalpa samadhi, which is the topic here in the first chapter of Panchadashi. But it needs much more practice because we have practiced unconsciously to entertain dissimilar thought. I think for 1 second this, another thought come, I go with that, third thought come, fourth thought come, and this way we have spoiled the dhyan kshamata of the mind. The capacity of meditation grows only when we repeat the same thought, please note, with understanding, Now in 60th verse, I had touched the 60th verse, I think, chanted. I chanted it, maybe said something. Dharma megham imam prahu samadhim yoga vittamaha. You have book, you don't have book. Acha. So you can have this book. Give this book to her. This is 60th verse. This is 60th verse. Dharma megham. See here, the word is dharma megham. This samadhi, see, yoga vittamaha, those who are experts in yoga. This is another commentary I refer to. This is a commentary by Ram Krishna, not Ram Krishna Paramahansa. So I'll refer to this commentary also. In between, little of that, I'll not trouble too much. Well, I thought it will be over today. No, don't worry, relax. Ho jayega over. In 1-2 days it will be over. Then what will we have? Should we have Brahma Sutra? Or should we continue? We'll see that, don't worry. Oh my God, I thought holiday will be there. No holiday. So, if after every text we have holiday, tab to ho gayi padhai. So here, dhargamim, see yoga vittama, see the word here, last word, yoga vittamaha. So yoga vittamaha here, commentator says, atishayan yogagyaha brahma sakshatkar iti yavat. One who knows the self is called yoga vittamaha. What they call? They call this nirvikalpa samadhi as dharma megham. Imam dharma megham samadhi. Imam, they call this samadhi as dharma megh. The megh means cloud. The cloud of dharma is there. Acha, haan. And then what happens? See the second line. Varshati. Varshatesha. Ikoyanachi sandhi is there. Varshatesha yato dharma. Because it showers the dharma. And what is that dharma? Amrit dhara sahasrashaha. So Amrit Dhara Sahasrasha. Thousands of Amrit Dhara is there. Amrit Dhara. Amrit Dhara means the torrential nectar is one. What is there? In Samadhi, where is the rain coming? Here rain is the one flow of thought of Brahman. That is rain. This continuous flow is mentioned as the rain here, not that something is rain. Only I'll sit in Samadhi with some raincoat because if it rains. So here rain is the vritti varsha. It is a vritti varsha. It is the varsha of the thought. See, here it is written here, Dharma megham imam prahu samadhim yoga vittamaha varshati eshaha. Eshaha varshati. So, esha samadhi dharmamrit dhara. So, this is there. Okay. So, this continuous flow of thought is there. And in that flow, what will happen? Please tell me. Aham karta, aham bhokta, aham purushaha, jagat satyam. All these misunderstandings are burnt. It is a samskar changing process. Please note my point. Supposing there is a vasana of 3-4 level. One is called Indriya Vasana. Other is called Bhavnatmak Vasana. And third is called Ahamatmak Vasana. Indriya Vasana is there, I like this flower, or I like that person, or I don't like that person, I like that food, I don't like that food. Coming out of Indriya Vasana, you have to do Viprit Vasana. You have to see the Dosh Buddhi and you get out of Vasana. Sukh Buddhi goes away by Dosh Buddhi or a Dukh Buddhi. So this is called Vairagya, where you have Dukh Buddhi in every Sukh of the world. Dukh Buddhi in family, Dukh Buddhi in attachment, Dukh Buddhi in having good food, Dukh Buddhi in Yash, Dukh Buddhi in having possessions. Please note, please get my point. Vasana will go by Vasana. Vasana will not go by Jnana. I have Dukh Buddhi. I like sweets a lot, but doctor said I have diabetes now. Kyo bhai Stanley? Stanley lying the sweets. And doctor said, you are diabetic now. I know that it will hurt, but still that desire will not go. Rasa varjam rasopyasya param drashtvani vartate. ध्यान देना हमारी बात को. Please don't treat the thing by wrong remedy. Vasana will not go by Jnana. Jnan's area is to take away a Jnana or Brahm. Vasana had come by repetition. The opposite Vasana will go by another opposite Vasana. I have Sukh Buddhi in something. In Yash, I had Sukh Buddhi. I have to get famous. Or in eating, I have Sukh Buddhi. Or relatives, I have Sukh Buddhi. Only way to get out of this, please go ahead. Go ahead. And if sorrow comes, please, dash. Please dash. Repeat it. Repeat that this gave me sorrow, this is of the nature of sorrow, it will keep on giving me sorrow. This is of the nature of sorrow. Action is of the nature of sorrow. Relatives is of the nature of sorrow. Indulgence is of the nature of sorrow. See that day, see this thing, see this thing, see that day. All experiences, I bring it back in my mind. And then this Sukh Buddhi, Sukh Vasana will go by Dugh Vasana. I am telling you, please understand this. If I had only ignorance, it would have gone. But there is a long Vasana behind it, which I have entertained. I am doing, I am working, I am movement, I am man, I am intelligent, I am smart, I am dull. इतने सालों से, जन्म से. And therefore, the tougher portion of the Vedantic student is here. And therefore, Karma Yoga and Upasana is highly recommended. And what is Sadhana Chatushta? You have heard. Vivek, Vairag, Shat Sampatti and Mumukshatva. Vairag and Mumukshatva is increased by Karma Yoga. Shat Sampatti is increased by Upasana. Karma Yoga is for dispassion and mumukshatva. You do the karma and you find out that there was no joy in it. Karma Yoga is to find out how the world and achievements have no joy and how God was the one who was the actor behind this action and I am not the actor. And therefore, better to get out of this doership, enjoyership circle, vicious circle. If somebody has not done sufficient Karma Yoga is not important. Sufficient Karma Yoga is important. He will not have Dukh Buddhi in the world and Ishwar Buddhi in the karma. And Prasad Buddhi in the phal. Developing Prasad Buddhi in the phal and Puja Buddhi in the karma. That is the purpose of Karma Yoga, and you have sufficiently, diligently practiced for years and years together, which is called Seva in a very practical word. You will not be able to go to this. You will understand Vedanta, but Vedanta will not be in you. This is the very, very typical area. I hope you will agree to it. And therefore, Bhagavan says in 5th chapter of Gita, क्या है वो श्लोक? योग युक्तो विशुद्धात्मा. So one who is endowed with yoga, vijitatma, jitendriya. The definition of yoga yukta is mentioned. Karma yoga yukta, vishuddhatma, vijitatma, jitendriya, sarvbhutatma, bhutatma, kurvanna pilo. And sannyaasastu mahabaho dukkham aptum ayogata. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadi gacchati. Yoga yukta person is not there. He will not be successful in transformation from listening. Listening will not be very effective because there is a sadhana chatushta deficiency. Well, that you are saying as if vitamin B12 deficiency is there, vitamin D deficiency is there. It is called sadhana chatushta deficiency. And therefore, there are many, what shall I say? What is it? Crash entry. Kya kya? No, huh? Gate crasher, huh? Gate crasher. In Vedanta, maximum seekers are gate crashers. You will realize what I am saying. I am not. Well, I did not know. I would not have understood. But I like Vedanta also, although I am a great crasher. Upasana deals with Shat Sampatti. You have done jap, you have done puja, you have to concentrate on the Lord inside. By sitting itself for half an hour, your dhamma is tested. If you are really doing proper jap. Why? Don't open your eyes. Don't move your hand. Don't see the mobile. Don't scratch here and there. Dhamma is tested. There is no sadhana in which you don't have to sit. There is no upasana. Havan you have to sit, puja you have to sit, jap you have to sit, meditation you have to sit. So dhamma is there, shama is there, vasana you have to quieten. Uprati, you have to withdraw from other areas. In karma yoga, uprati is not there. Karma yoga, you are heavily involved with everybody. But upasana, you have to do uprati. Titiksha has to be there. You have to tolerate some sorrow. Shraddha, too much shraddha is required for upasana. And samadhan, absorption, mind going inside. Sthul vasana, karma yoga takes care. Sukshma vasana, upasana takes care. On agyan vasana, then Vedanta will take care. And I have jumped without sufficient karma yoga and upasana, and therefore I have vasana of karta aham and bhokta aham. Now what to do now? What to do now? Shall I go back and do karma yoga and upasana? Of course you can do something. But more important is now dhyan to cover up the deficiency there, what you missed out. Now you need meditation to work on karta, bhokta, aham vasana and jagat satya buddhi vasana. You have to substitute by jagat mithya buddhi and aham purna buddhi, aham chaitanya buddhi. I hope you are little convinced, if not totally. Well, okay, keep on talking. Only thing is too many classes are there. Oh, one more class I want. No, I'll die. I'll go into Samadhi right away. There is no time. Other work is also there. Acha. So, dharma megham, that samadhi is called, and actually this word is taken by Yoga Sutra. There is one Kaivalya Pad in Yoga Sutra. Last part of Yoga Sutra you can see in Mantra Pushpam. In your Mantra Pushpam, there is a Patanjali Yoga Sutra is there. And in that Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there is a Kaivalya Pad. And in Kaivalya Pad, there is the 28 Sutra is there. And 28 Sutra, see it is written also in your footnote is written, CF Kaivalya Pad 29. You can see that in this. And the Sutra is Prasankhyaane api akusidasya sarvatha vivekhyate dharma megha samadhi. This is there. In that it is not there. In mission book is not there. But there is there. You got it? Kaivalya Pad, last. In the last, it is not written there, but it is written 29. Kaivalya Pad. You have brought Mantra Pushpam. Huh? See, you have not brought. You are bringing. Huh? To open a bag, what is there? As if a lot of hard work is there in bringing from the bag. Please keep Mantra Pushpam on your desk. In bag, we keep only pickles for like this. Book should be opened and revised as much as possible. Open Kaivalya Path. Yoga Sutra you open. If you don't have, if that book doesn't have, don't worry. Kaivalya Pad is there. So, dharma megham imam prahuhu samadhim yoga vittamaha. Mil gaya? 29th? Got it? Didn't get it? Is it not there or what? Yoga Sutra. In old Mantra Pushpam it is not there. In new one it is there, because in my old one it is not there. You can see it later on, never mind. If it is not there, don't worry. You can see it later on. So there this dharma makes samadhi comes. I am telling you. So, and see, he has taken from there. And therefore I always say, please keep on seeing Yoga Sutra also. And I had taken in Darshan class some of the Yoga Sutras. And I am likely to take in Saturday class now. I'll take important Yoga Sutras. Oh, acha, apart from this class? No, this only. Okay, then it is okay. So you forgot in the course, we had 11:30 class also. 11:30 class was also there in the course. Then 3:30 was there. Then 6:30 was there. Only 3 classes, please leave it now. Please, I'm not able to cope up. I can't sit. Acha? So here, that dharmic samadhi is dealing on aham vasana, please note my point, and jagat vasana. Only the purpose, you got it? Didn't get it? Acha, never mind, leave it, koi baat nahi. No, never mind. I think it is not there in Mantra Pushpa. In that, it is in the new one. Old Mantra Pushpam is not there. 597 page. Okay. If it is there, you can I just want you should keep on seeing all these. Even if you don't understand, just 1-2 sutras just chant. Out of love for that sutras. Very important sutras are there. Anyway, let me come back. है? ये देखो मिल गया. Got it, na? Huh? अच्छा. So you got the 28 sutra. Kaivalyapada is there. Prasankhyaane api akusidasya sarvatha vivekhyate he dharma megha samadhi. Tataha klesh nivritti. This is the 2 sutras are there. Okay, let's move ahead because I have to complete this also. देख लो ध्यान कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है. So what you missed in Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga, now you need compensatory meditation. Because your enjoyership and doership needs to be negated and nullified. You had not worked there. And repeating, if dhyan is very difficult, you have to go for Upasana and Karma Yoga. If you find dhyan easy for me, then still you can cope up. You can cover up the deficiency. If you say, no, I can't sit or my mind wanders a lot, then I think, sorry, you have to do more jap or more puja or more seva, like Madhusudan Saraswati did. Mere listening, sorry to say, it will have very slow changes if vasana is deeper. If vasana is less, listening will have a phenomenal effect. Person, you have to internalize it. You have to meditate on that. Although, let me tell you, Shravan also increases. Sureshwaracharya says that Shravanam also increases your Shat Sampatti, your qualification. But slowly. Let me go ahead now. You saw, Sir makes samadhi. Let me. And samadhi is, remember when? Meditation and samadhi, when you have a constant flow of a thought. Sajati vritti prabha for a long time, the thinker gets dissolved. Thinker and thought gets dissolved, and it is overwhelmed by the object of thought. In any area, I have explained it in detail. Let's see now 61st verse, and 61st verse is giving you the fruit of this samadhi. Amuna vasana jale Nishesham pravilapite samulonmulite punya papakhe karma sanchaye. Amuna. Munna ni. Amuna. Amuna means, what is the pratipadik? Pratipadik? Adas. Adas you said? Adas, third case. Amuna. By this samadhi. Okay. By this samadhi, Amuna. What is Amuna? See this, what is written here. Amuna nishesham vasana jale pravilapite satidhe sati saptami. सारे वासना जाल के नष्ट होने पर देखो ये कमाल है. This is the power of meditation. That slowly you don't see that there is any aham also. There is any doer aham, enjoyer aham. Like you see the book and copy, like I see the mic and bulb, I see the doer and enjoyer. इतनी practice होती है. Therefore, when you become intense, where something is intensely wrong, you have to correct it intensely. When something is casually wrong, you have to correct it casually. You go to a doctor, and now in between 10 people, you say, no, I have a cold. Doctor says, I think, let me see your pulse. Well, it's fine. Cold is there, you take this medicine. You take this cough syrup. What was that cough syrup which you brought? Or you bring some kind of medicine, Panado, you take, you'll be fine. In front of 10 people, he has given you the medicine. And ठीक हो जाएगा. Well, any fever? No, I don't have fever. Any pain? Throat? No, throat, there is no problem. Just cold is there. He has running nose. Okay, no problem. So casual disease had a casual treatment. Now you say, I have pain in this side. When you say, let me come here, you press. Bole, go for sonography. Now you come in my chamber. I want to meet you alone. Then there is ultrasound sonography. He will check now why the pain is there. This is a liver problem. There is some growth somewhere. He is serious. Man parshan, my mind is distressed. I think, forget about it. Just take Lord's name. Or let's go for tea, coffee. To tackle the defect in the aham is the most serious problem of jiva. More than impurity of mind. I cannot be kami whole day. I cannot be krodhi whole day. I cannot be lobhi whole day. I cannot be sad whole day. But I am finite, I whole day. I am jiva whole day. All the emotions, impure emotions, are not permanent. I am not lazy all the time. I don't forget the book every day. Today only I forgot the book. Every day I bring the same book. And today I was in a hurry. I didn't bring book only. Not that I brought Ramayana book. So you never are wrong mentally and physically also, not uncontrolled all the time. Sometime I am controlled in eating, sometime I be uncontrolled. Sometime I may be uncontrolled in talking, sometime I am controlled. So there is intermittent in impurity, but permanency in jiva bhav. And therefore this is a much serious problem. Jagat is Satya. This is permanent bhava in me. It has taken deep roots. And that makes Vedanta tough and difficult. And people will not agree that this is there because it is very much real for me. And you will not believe. You will not believe. Out of 9 darshan are there. I'm not going to repeat it. Charvak, Jain, Bauddha, Purmimansa, Nyaya, Vaisheshik, Uttar Mimamsa, Sankhya, Yoga. You will not believe. Out of 9 darshan, 8 do not believe that world is unreal. This is my experience, doesn't say. Instead of Shastra, they went to Anubhav. You will believe. And out of 9 darshan, only 3 believe that Atma is Chaitanya. And out of 9 darshan, only 1 believe that only one Chaitanya is there. That makes it tough. And their tough area is tackled by going deep inside yourself. Shifting your attention from the book to the thought of book, from the thought of book to the thinker of book, from the thinker of book to the seer of thinker of book. And there will I work. And I will apply what I have heard. That how this thinker, this seer of thinker is permanent. And how this book will be unreal. Ultimately, Amuna Vasna Jale Nishesham Pravilapite. Slowly, this Vasna of that lot of Aham is there. All are falsified. Why? How can the consciousness change? It is the mixture of the consciousness with the inertness that I am seeing. I am not a mixture product. I am not a product. I am the self which is illuminating all the product. You are not to know it. You have to repeat it. I hope you are getting the seriousness of the Vedantic meditation. Vedanta is very serious topic because you have to go too inside, and therefore too much dispassion is required to drop the outside action or body oriented thing or the karma oriented or bhog oriented or relative oriented. Therefore, shamadam upratitikshā. मन की शांति को शम बोलते हैं, इंद्रियों की शांति को दम बोलते हैं, कर्म की शांति को उपरति बोलते हैं, दुख की शांति को तितिक्षा बोलते हैं, अहंकार की शांति को श्रद्धा बोलते हैं, चंचलता की शांति को समाधान बोलते हैं. 6 shantis are required. Why? You won't go, you have to go inside. बोले I have to wash my clothes. अच्छा, and go out. अच्छा, it's my birthday, I have to get my cake. And you are saying there is no birth. I have my birthday, happy birthday is coming, and you have to cross these 6 gates. The quietness of the mind is Shama. The quietness of sense organ is Dhamma. The quietness of karma is Uparati. The quietness of I am sad is Titiksha. The quietness of Ahankar is Shraddha. And quietness of Chanchalya is called Samadhan. अंदर जाने के लिए आपको रास्ता होना चाहिए. It needs a way to go inside and be there. These 6 things will throw us out. It's a serious matter. Upasana is a serious matter. Karma Yoga is a serious matter. People take it lightly. They don't know that they will not be able to enter into the deepest core of our personality where I have to work. Vedanta is not working to purify the mind. Vedanta is not working how to sit straight. Vedanta is not working how to do the actions well. There is nothing called practical Vedanta. It is just a name to catch the people. सबसे बड़ी समस्या का आप समाधान करने जा रहे हो. You are going to solve the biggest source and cause of all problem called wrong I and wrong this. And I can go there only when the gates are all open. Otherwise, gates are closed. Attachment means your gate is closed. You will not go. You will only be superficial. ऊपर ऊपर की बात होगी. We can write, we can read, we can talk. But going inside and working inside, like on the top where Prithviraj was going. What is it called? Ceiling. So there is a way to go inside. Here it is not there. It is there, that sound room it is there. Sound room it is there. Trap door is there. So you go inside on the trap door. You don't know where it is. Geyser is there. He only knows everything. We don't know where is geyser. We only know hot water is there or not. But geyser is there or not. Where is the main switch is there or not? Where is the main switch of geyser? Not everybody knows. Main switch अंदर ही है कहीं पे. जहाँ पे whole kingpin is sitting there. Miss ignorance is there. On I. Samulon mulite punya papakhye karma sanchaya. All are Sati Saptami. This is Sati Saptami. Let me, देखो, seventh. So, karma sanchaya. संचित कर्म के कारण, which is of the nature of punya and pap, and samulon mulite, it is uprooted totally by this samadhi abhyas. Samadhi abhyas is the changing the understanding of my I and this to such an extent, itna dam hai samadhi. It is not कि हमको नहीं हो सकता. क्यों नहीं हो सकता है? अज्ञान नहीं हो सकता है. Very easily we say we will have next birth. Why you are saying like that? You have not tried. How can you say I will have next birth? इतनी जल्दी क्यों मान लिया? बोले I cannot have knowledge. People say like that. How can you say you can't have knowledge? बोले but I am doer. I still am doing the same mistakes after reading also. You put your effort. You can put here and you can get out of it. Why you are giving yourself so easily? Still you are alive. And you'll be living for 10, 20 years. 20 years? She says she will live for 20 years. More? Low. What an optimism is there. And her concern is Stanley solved out. She says who will do Shraddha, etc. Quite concerned on this matter. I said, see, if you know the self, you don't need Shraddha, etc. So, there is no doer. So there is nothing called Shraddha of Brahmachari Swamis. Don't worry. Amuna vasana jale nishesham pravilapite samulon mulite punya papakhe karma sanchaye. जो कर्म संचित कर्म है हमारा, संचित कर्म means the punya and pap fruit which is not yet fructified, or it will not fructify in this birth. That karma, because the receiver of that karma, the jiva, that itself is no more real, and therefore, tell me the shlok in Gita. ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम तमाहु पंडितम मुदा. उसके बात हो रही है. देखो कितना बढ़िया है. I hope this point is clear. But the fire of knowledge, all is gone. Fire of knowledge, all the ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम. Karmanam is tritiya. That means prarabdha, agami, sanchit, all are burnt. This is the glory of meditation. I'm hammering and emphasizing for myself only, not for you. Karma sanchaya, देखो. अच्छा, विनाशिते सति. It is destroyed. इतनी power है. So that means all the new fruits of action which you are going to get in the next birth, you will become wife, husband, child, you will grow up, you will be sad, happy, married, or I'll become animal or human being or devata. Huh? All that can be taken care of Vedanta and Vedantic meditation. That is the glory of Shravan, Manan and Dhyan. Therefore I'm saying Vedanta is a very serious matter. Because it is going to give such big fruit. So you have to put more effort to get that big fruit also. इतना बड़ा फल मिलने वाला, आपका सारा दुख चला जाएगा. Your whole sorrow will go away. विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि छिद्यन्ते सर्व संशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्मणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे. ये कोई छोटी मोटी चीज है ये. It is a small thing. And therefore dispassion is required. Too much dispassion. Dispassion means jagati, not asatya buddhi, dukh buddhi. And rag is jagati, sukh and satya buddhi. Satya buddhi won't go unless you create first dukh buddhi. Because satya buddhi will create reveling into it. You get attached. And after that, dukh buddhi, then I will treat the satya buddhi from listening. That when one consciousness is there, how can the world be real? How can world come out of that? Yato vai mani bhutani jayante. How can the world come out of the consciousness? If the consciousness is non-modifying, if the cause is non-modifying, how can effect be the real? Then I say, okay, the world will not be real. I hope you have got something. My time is over. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.